Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called The Slightly Spooky Tale of Fox and Mole by Cecilia Haikila. This is the story of Fox and Mole, who are best friends. So much best friends, in fact, that the houses they have built share a wall. In the summer, everyone comes and loves to play, but as the days go shorter and colder, everyone leaves their town, and it's just Fox and Mole. And they decide that they're going to tell some stories together. And luckily, Fox has a lot of jam and cookies to go with those stories. So Mole loves going over to Fox's house as those stories are being told. And sometimes those stories are a little bit spooky. But as Mole starts eating more cookies and more jam, and the stories get spookier and spookier, it turns out that some of those stories are starting to come to life a little bit. And it must go till the end of the story to figure out exactly where the line between spookiness and reality really lies, and how friendship can help overcome it. This Gothic picture book is great for getting into the spooky season of the fall and winter, especially for fans of stories that have a little bit of an emotional edge to them as well. So not just the spooky factor, but that there's an element of friendship in this and not taking a friend for granted. So as you're going through the story, there's a fair amount of text. It's good for those elementary school aged readers who have some more patience, who like a more narrative storyline. And the illustrations are a little bit spooky too. So as you're going through the book, you have some somber colors, you have some really strong emotions on the faces of the characters. And as you get into the more spooky elements, those have a really strong visual quality as well. So definitely better for readers who have not super sensitivity to those kind of spooky natures, because it might spur on a little bit more of that imagination for them, especially because these images are a little bit darker than you see in most picture books. But it definitely stands out, not only in its style, but also in its delivery, that it has that spooky element, it has the friendship in there, and it has some emotions that are often difficult to name, and so it gives readers an opportunity to figure out how to do that themselves. So this book, better for mature elementary school aged readers, ones again who have a little bit more patience and fortitude for those spooky stories, but a great one going into the fall season. If this one sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.